Good morning, loonies in the bin. Oh, Booker really. Oh, Booker wants to be on stream. Hi, Booker. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, where's my camera? Camera? Why? Where is it? Oh boy. Hello? Camera? 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 Hey, okay, we did it. There we go. Good morning, loonies in the bin. How are we doing today, y'all? Camera is activated. We are good. We're good. Booker is very excited about the stream. He's here. He's wanting to jump on my lap. You want to come here? Come here. Come on. Yeah. That's a good boy. Good morning. Lauren, thank you for the 66 months. How are you doing today? What's up, Jim Pal? How's it going? Will CT Chef, good to see you. What's up, Realm? Hey, Cooley. Lauren, thank you for the 66 months. I super appreciate it. What's up, Kadashin? Hey, OSG, doing well. How are you today? What's up, Alan? Enjoy the lurk. Booker was feeling not very good in the last few days. He had been throwing up quite a bit over the course of several days. I took him to the vet on Monday, and they ran some blood work. I haven't heard back from them, but they did run some blood work. So we'll see. He's been good though. He's on anti-nausea meds and he hasn't thrown up the last few days. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's weird because he also was still having bowel movements. So like usually if it's something serious, you know, he's not wanting to eat or drink or play, and he's been doing all those things. So I don't know if he just ate something that upset his tummy or what, but we had good playtime yesterday. Seems like he's getting better. What's up, MF Jones? How's it going? Thank you. How you doing? He is such a handsome boy. He's so good. He's the goodish boy. You bought 4 flavors of what? Sour Skittles drink? That sounds disgusting. Sour Skittles drink? That sounds like straight heart attack. Whoa, 10:30 with the raid. Welcome on in, y'all. If you're just joining us, we do streaming and creator news and advice. So I help educate creators on what's going on in the industry and how to grow. So today we're talking about the TikTok ban, and you know that's pretty looming, and how that's going to affect creators. We also have Twitch having their own ban issues in a different way, but we also have some exciting developments for Twitch. So we're gonna be talking about that today as well. I don't know if we'll have time today, but I do have a video that I would like to watch at some point that I'm pretty excited about. It's like a YouTube video. But if we don't get to it today, maybe we'll have time on Monday. 10:30. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much. Welcome on in, y'all. What's up, Gibbs? What's up, Pursue? Hey Ling, I see you. Welcome on in. Raid because of the dog. Yes, I mean, I was just saying he wasn't feeling good the last few days, but he seems like he's doing a lot better now. He is the best boy. His name is Booker, and he's a Boston Terrier. What's up, Terrier Darts? How you doing? Speaking of Terrier, he is. Oh man, he's gonna be 9 in August. He's gonna be 9. He's a little grumpy man. I'm in the middle of rebuilding my studio. What? So you're doing it live on stream? That's pretty sick. I need to not redo my whole like setup, but I do need to make some serious changes to my setup. Cannabis with 112 months. What? Cannabis, thank you so much for the 112 monthers. I actually found you because I accidentally created a Twitch clip of your stream. It was my first clip from 8 years ago. Wait, what? Ailing, what is the clip of? Oh, I'm very curious. 8 years ago was me when I was playing games. I was full-time variety gamer 8 years ago. 8 years ago. 2016? Jeez, time flies. Feels like a different lifetime. I have an 8-year-old terrier at my feet. Aww. What's up, D-pad? You're playing Dead by Daylight? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was really addicted to Dead by Daylight for like 3 months. Even though I actually hate scary games. Don't like the scary games. But once I got over, like when you play it enough, you kind of get, you get used to it and it doesn't become scary. But like if I take a break from it, then I'm going to be scared again. I really don't like being chased. I really hate being chased. And especially when you're powerless too. Like, I mean, in Dead by Daylight, you have a couple things that you can do to, you know, to fight off the killer, but okay, let me scoot up here. Booker, you're falling. I'm literally holding you up right now. He just like plomped down. He's like, I want sleep. Okay, let me move this down. And I'm gonna cross my leg. There you go. Okay. He's just resting on my armrest. He's a lap dog. I don't know what qualifies as a lap dog. I think so long as they sleep on your lap, it doesn't matter how big they are. Even some big dogs think they're lap dogs, which is cute. What's up, Pursue? How you doing? Painting my graffiti sketches? Oh, that's cool. On layers in Procreate, lots of layers have to filter off the process against the technique. What? Okay, I mean, you've got me curious. Do you have any pictures of your art? I'd love to see something. Dead by Daylight best gas generator repairing sim. True. Why do the generators keep breaking? And why do they need so many generators? And what's that guy's problem trying to kill everyone? They're just repairing the house for free. Not even charging for labor. What's up, Viscount? Today we're going to talk about the TikTok ban, among other things. I need to... Okay. I got a couple things here. Yes. Okay. And if you guys find any more articles, I didn't do a lot of prep this morning. It was kind of not spontaneous, but I definitely did not plan to stream today until this morning. I was like, there's a lot to talk about, and I don't have meetings this morning. So let me jump on stream. I can put them in Discord if you have one. Yeah. Do you have a link? I can give you a permit so you can post the link here if you want. Let me give you a permit. Permit Pursue 303. I don't even know if this honestly still works. I have like 7 bots in my channel to mess. I have Moobot doing stuff. I have like Stream Elements bot. We're just gonna have you post the link and we'll see We'll see which bot wants to ban you. We'll see. It'll be a fun little game. Can you post links in chat? We'll see. The killer is a generator salesperson who needs to hit their quota. Oh my gosh. So they're breaking the generator so that we have to buy more. Take the permit. Take it. I'm trying to think if I heard any good news. Intel's Battle Mage graphics card might make GPUs cheaper. I haven't heard anything about that. What I would like to do... So right now, I'm on a 2 PC setup. Ooh, you didn't get banned. Whoa, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show y'all this. This is so cool. I see some sort of like, to me, I see like a bird. A bird and a butterfly and flowers. I don't know if I'm allowed to do my own interpretation. Also, this is a bird, but it's like a little chick that's like front facing, you know? It's really cool. Love it. Oh, thank you, Chef. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is super helpful. I have an Intel Arc 770A GPU, 16GB VRAM. Nice. Good job. You made this with your phone? That's crazy. That's really cool. Intel's Battle Mage should actually compete for $450 and be comparable to 700, 800 GPUs. Oh, interesting. Let me look this up. Intel Battle Mage. Okay. Let's look at this. Intel's Battle Mage GPUs will support uncompressed 8K video at 144 hertz. May release sometime before Black Friday. First spotted by Phoronix. Intel's latest patch for its Linux graphics drivers include an interesting addition. Right at the top of the patch notes, Intel states that the newest update adds display support for Battle Mage. This means Intel has reached a stage where it can begin prepping people's PCs to handle Battle Mage cards once they're released. Intel needs Battle Mage to be a hit. Multi-year roadmap. Alchemist, Battle Mage, Celestial, Druid. I love the names. I appreciate the names that they're giving the chips, cards, drivers, GPUs. Okay, that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay. Main GPU chips. Yeah, there we go. Hey, what's up, Twitch all? Hey, Sticky Hands. What's up, Pine Piggies? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to stream on Monday because we went dress shopping. So we had family in town. We had my mom, my sister, Chrissy's mom, Chrissy's sister-in-law visiting. Bloody Faster also went with us on the endeavor. And we went and looked at wedding dresses. And I am happy to announce that we both found our wedding dresses. Now, we don't know what the other person picked out. So we did not risk seeing each other. I don't think Christy cared as much as I did. I really was like, no, we can't see each other. It's bad luck. I also just want to be surprised. I don't even care about the superstition. I care more about I just want to like see. I don't want to be like, you know, kind of spoiled ahead of time. I wanna see it, you know, in all of its glory, and the on the day of, you know. So I'm really excited though. I tried on a bunch of dresses. We went to a couple different places, and you know, there were like most of the dresses looked great. You know, it's like it looks good, and I look good in it, but you know, it's gotta have like the it's hard to describe. It's gotta have like the energy. You know, it's gotta have like it's gotta click. It's gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta wear it and be like, this is the one, you know? And I found my dress and it's so good. I'm so excited. It's amazing. It is amazing. What's up, Rainy? How you doing? What's up, Pizza Head? Oz, they both picked the same dress. No, the people that we went with did not let us did not they prevented that from happening. So we had like, you know, people on both sides just making sure that we were not doing such a thing. So I feel good about that. But yeah, I'm so excited for you and Christy. Yeah, I feel like the wedding dress, like to me it's like the dress and the venue to me are like the most important things. Everything else will make it work. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a good time, and you know, it's fine. It doesn't need to be, to me it doesn't have to be like absolutely perfect. Like it's just, I feel like having set like proper expectations, like things may go wrong, and you know, whatever, like it's okay. I'm okay with that. You can wear the same dress for the rehearsal. Oh my gosh, Christy would actually love that. She loves like matching. I struggle with matching. I don't mind wearing the same colors, but I don't want to wear the same outfit. And Christy is like so about it. She's like, let's wear the same dress. Let's wear the exact same thing. And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't know why. I don't like it at all. I feel like it just gives off like, to me, it gives off more like sibling vibes. To wear the exact same thing. I don't know. Put Booker in a matching outfit. I know. Gotta get him a tux. Wait, he already looks like he's wearing a tux. He's already dressed for the occasion. My sister-in-law is a wedding planner in Austin. They do crazy fancy high-end weddings with Ferris wheels and beer donkeys and stuff. Beer donkeys? What the heck is a beer donkey? A beer what does that even mean? I am confusion. What does that mean? You do matching pajamas for Christmas cards? Okay, see, I would be okay with that. I think that makes sense. That's fine. Matching, yeah, Chef, like matching PJs I can see. Matching dresses is too much like we're twins, and people do sometimes like ask if we're like sisters, and I'm like, ugh. We don't even look alike. We're just both tall. That's pretty much where the resemblance ends. We're both tall. I don't think we look anything alike. But yeah, it's actually funny. Recently at the grocery store, we were with Christy's mom, and it was the three of us. And some guy was like, are y'all related? And you know, we're just like, yeah, because I don't know, it's like too much to explain, but it's just like, how do you see that? What are you looking at? Just like, we're all around the same height, and that's it. That's all that you need to be like related. I don't know. It was too much to get into, but I'm just like, why? Christy hates it. She dies inside for sure. But you don't want us to look like the twins in The Shining. Okay. I've not seen that movie, but I don't think we'll get there. I'm gonna assume they look creepy. I don't think I look creepy ever. I think sometimes I look serious, maybe intimidating. Creepy, I don't think I give creepy vibes, right? Right, chat, right? Me creepy? No. Also shout out to the YouTube. We are also live on YouTube. Shout them out. Shout them out. Say hi. Beer donkey. Okay. What? It's a. I mean, I see it's a donkey. Beer. Where is it carrying beer? It just walks around carrying beer, and you just grab some beer. It just has. They literally walk around the reception with little ice chests, and you pull a beer out. Oh my god, you need a little. I don't need a donkey. Chat. I can't do my wedding planning with chat. Because the ideas that chat would have would be dangerous, I would say. I could also see you having a Ferris wheel at your wedding. I would not trust a temporary Ferris wheel. No, I don't trust it. I'm afraid of heights, and I'm skeptical. It would not work, chat. That's not gonna work. An army of beer donkeys and a taco bar. Best wedding ever. You don't need a beer donkey. You need 3. Oh my gosh. You're marrying the queen of whimsy? I feel like there's other ways to do whimsy. Like, you know, flowers. Bubbles. I don't know. I will say, like, as a teaser, Christy's gonna, I think, Christy's gonna be shocked about my dress, I think. She's gonna love it. $100% need bubbles. A beer Booker? You want Booker to walk around wearing a ice chest? He's not gonna be able to carry more than like 2 beers. And look, he's just gonna lay down and sleep. Do you see this dog? He's not a working dog. He'd be so cute though. I'm trying to get Christy to be okay with having Booker be the ring bearer. I don't see the problem there. I don't see the problem. Are we gonna stream the whole thing? No, I don't think we're gonna stream the wedding. It's just it's too many logistics. Too many privacy issues. It's just another dynamic that, like, I don't want to feel like I have to, like things have to be moderated, you know. I mean, props to anyone who is able to, you know, pull that off, but my family would just be like, get drunk and just like tell the most embarrassing stories about me. Someone would knock the camera over for sure. What's gonna be on the menu? I don't know. There's so many details to work out. We only just started planning recently, so we have a lot to figure out. Booker can hold a 6-pack, maybe a plate on his back. And before he eats the rings, I know. Yeah, I was kind of worried he like ate something that got stuck or something, because like he's just been puking lately. But he seems like he's on the mend. I don't know what it could have been. Sometimes he will puke. Like once in a blue moon, he'll throw up. But it's usually just like one time. And this was like 3 times in one day, and then like again on Saturday and on Sunday, and No bueno. Five months at TwitchCon, better start planning. Are we gonna get married at TwitchCon? I don't think so. I'd like to do something at TwitchCon, but planning like a thing and a wedding, you know, I need I might need more helping hands. My cats have some tummy stuffs and anxiety. Yeah, he's usually pretty good though, and I mean, it was like before anyone was even here, so I don't know. I don't know. Smoke machine, laser, small stage where you descend from a spaceship. Honestly, a space themed wedding. I mean, I would be down. I'd be down, you know? Like, come down in like a saucer, and the saucer opens up and I'm there. I walk out, you know? Saucer takes off, goes away. I think it's a great idea. Yeah, Rainy. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to talking. I had this crazy idea for TwitchCon. Maybe Throne would be into it. We'll see. It would need help to make it come together, but it would be a lot of fun. Okay. Let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about some things. I have too many tabs open. What's happening over here? What? What's going on over here? Why is this? There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is, now actually let me get your opinion before we jump into things, okay? Monitors. My setup right now, what I was saying earlier is I'm on a 2 PC setup. And there was a point where that made a lot of sense. And we are past that point. Things have changed. Graphics cards are much more powerful. They can run games and stream no problem. I don't really play games. You know, I don't like stream games much anymore, so I'm not like needing to like have like the highest graphics and the most powerful setup for that. Right now I have four monitors of all different sizes, and it just to me feels a little clunky. The 2 PC setup is a problem because it gets so hot in here very fast. I mean, I'm essentially running a second computer even when I'm not streaming, just because of the way my monitors are set up and the way my camera's on one PC. And it's just like, it's a whole to-do to have 2 PCs going for what I could probably get done on a laptop most days. Like, I think I need to just go like get like one strong PC and let a second PC exist if I like need it for something, but otherwise I don't want to have to turn it on. Anyways, I'd love to get your thoughts on like ultra wide monitors. I feel like maybe things have changed where I don't think 3 monitors make sense. 3 monitors of different sizes. They're not perfectly flush. I have to have this triple, quadruple monitor stand that's just like a behemoth. How do we feel about these long monitors? Like these wide. Do we like them? Does anyone use them, or are we still like a fan of the multi-monitor setup? What do you guys think? Also, I'm gonna prep a going live tweet. Yeah, let's do that. I need to figure out how to stream to Twitter. I know that sounds like silly because Twitter sucks, but man, I mean, Gothalion has 13,000 people watching on Twitter. Like, I feel like streaming on Twitter would not be a bad idea. I could probably do it with Restream, but I think I would have to pay, which is not terrible, but. Have you seen Domestic Dan's 9 monitor setup? Wall mounting changed my life, really? I know someone who has an ultra wide and swears by it. I don't get it, really. So, okay, so we're still not sure about the ultra wide. Can I link it to? Yeah, for sure. Throw it in the chat. There's pros and cons. If your gaming is minimal and or ultra wide compatible, then the drawbacks to ultra wide aren't that bad. Let me pull this up here. Okay. Let's see. I like how you have this from January. Oh my god, the cat. Cats. This is so much. This is too, like, this, I feel like there's... It's so much. How do you keep your room cool? I've never been able to keep my room cool. Ever. Never, ever. That's such a great and chaotic setup. Ugh. My main monitor is 4K TV since it supports 496 by 2160, blah, blah, blah. The graphics are really customized and laid out well. I'd go with an ultra wide. I mean, usually what I have up is, at this point, is like my calendar, you know, 2 or 3 browser tabs. I'm doing something, and maybe there's a spreadsheet, there's Discord and Slack, and I don't know. I just like, I'm just wondering if I can be more efficient with my setup. I like 2 stacked ultra wides and then a vertical on the side for my Discord and Slack. Yeah. Like I actually really like my small monitor that's above, like this to the side here is like my streaming, like OBS. And I like having it as big as I can because I like to preview what I'm seeing in the best detail as possible. I'm never satisfied with the preview size. But I do like the having another little above monitor. If you do go the laptop route, it can work well to put it on a stand next to your primary monitor. Yeah, I mean, the laptop would more be for, like if I'm at my couch or outside or traveling or something. What is Slack? Slack is like Discord, but for adults with jobs. It's like the corporate version of Discord. It's got some pretty cool things that Discord doesn't have. Like being able to like schedule messages to be sent out. There's some like app integrations that make it handy, but Discord called out. I mean, Discord's target audience, they're kids, they're gamers, they're, you know, like just a different target audience. Slack ended up getting acquired by Microsoft? Right? No? Google? No, not Google. Who does Slack get acquired by? Oh, Salesforce. Yes. The remind me later and Canvas features are nice too in Slack. Canvas? I don't think I've used that. I'm still a Slack noob. I've only really started using it this year. Now that I have a real job. Okay. Let me do my going live tweet. Canvas is a shared doc for the channel DM. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a pretty cool idea. I just make a million Google Docs. Okay. Ban woes. TikTok platform ban. Twitch false ban. Creators need to know. Okay. Going live tweet is live. Jacob! Jacob, thank you for the 43 months. What's up, Jacob? Thank you so much. Gun! How's it going? How you doing? How are you doing today? All right, let's get into our news now. Going live tweet is live. If you want to retweet the daily going live tweet and get some candy. Also, I'm gonna nerd out about this for a sec. So our site, Streamer Square, recently moved to a new server. Big thanks to Flame Goat, who has been hard at work here. It is so fast. It is blazing fast. Okay, boom. Courses, load them instantly. You wanna book a consultant? Go for it. It's gonna load before you even realize it. You wanna find the latest opportunities? They're there. They're all there. It's good. Good stuff. Yeah, Jim Pal, it's been good. It's been going well. So we're going to be adding a way to share events as well. We will have Maze events up soon. In the next few days, actually, we're going to get that up ahead of time. And we're going to add a way where you can actually share events. So you can copy the link, you can share it with friends, and yeah, it's loading very fast. I'm very happy with it. It's pretty nice. It's definitely the fastest it's ever loaded. That's for sure. Thank you all for the retweets. Thank you very much. All right. First bit of news we have for the day. Let me pause the music here because YouTube loves to not let me play music. Twitch CEO wants to do TwitchCon Asia, but there's a big problem. Dun dun dun! For streamers and viewers, TwitchCon is a special event that brings the While both North America and Europe have hosted the event, Asia has yet to experience one, and according to Dan Clancy, Twitch may never actually implement one. I mean, this makes sense. Like, especially now, when Twitch is like super just budget conscious and TwitchCon is currently not profitable, they're not going to add another unprofitable endeavor. Plus, scaling it is probably really challenging. It's not like just implementing a new location, a new date, a new, like, adding a third TwitchCon would just be so unfeasible. Also, there, like, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, Twitch pulled out of the PAX events when there was like 4 a year. And it probably was because they weren't getting the returns that they wanted. I can't imagine 3 TwitchCons would ever get returns unless they did, instead of EU one year, they did TwitchCon Asia, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right. Ah!
We don't have any plans yet. I want to. Part of what we need to do is figure out how to do it. We need to make sure that what we're doing now kind of works in terms of being sustainable. And then we need to figure out how to do something. It would probably be something different because, like, if we did a TwitchCon in Tokyo, it's really a Japanese TwitchCon, right? Because for Taiwan streamers, it's not like unlike in certain countries in Europe, like when we do it in Amsterdam, we do it primarily in English, and most of the people that show up there can speak English, right? And so it's but
I'm not sure if other Japanese.
I mean, also like yeah, like traveling to like I think like what he's trying to say also is just like with Europe you have the European Union, and so it's like there's a lot of it's easier to travel I think between Europe in a way that makes it more accessible. And yeah, language barriers is probably an issue. Yeah, TwitchCon would not be in South Korea, Axel. Did you know that Twitch in South Korea shut down? You cannot stream from South Korea anymore. You cannot watch Twitch, I'm pretty sure, from South Korea anymore. Twitch does not exist. So that definitely would not happen. Oh, I know I was being funny. Okay. I was like, that would make the least amount of sense. So yeah. It's unlikely that any do end up being booked for South Korea after the yeah. That's wild. Why? Because South Korea has weird laws, and Twitch was unprofitable, significantly so, because Twitch essentially had to pay for people streaming and watching, and it's a whole thing. Yeah. Weird rules with who has to pay for internet usage. Yeah. Essentially the TLDR is they almost have like, you know, net neutrality in the US basically makes the internet a utility, and companies can't charge websites to load it faster or to slow it down. Like they can't mess with the speed of loading certain sites, or like charge. Like what if you had to pay to access YouTube, or YouTube had to pay extra to let people access it? It's kind of, it holds websites hostage essentially is what's happening. It's pretty messed up. So when Twitch announced it, let's see, Twitch announced this in December, and they basically cited that they tried to do other efforts. They tried peer-to-peer. They said like let's see, operating costs in Korea are significantly higher than they are in other countries, and we've been open about this challenge for some time. It was like just so much more costly to run in South Korea. So TwitchCon Mars, I like that idea. That seems like fun. So yeah, don't think we're gonna have a TwitchCon event there. Really sucks though, because it's not like there's a small audience in South Korea. There's definitely a lot of people who, you know, watch Twitch. All right. Here we go. So here's something interesting. Elgato has launched a new line of products that are simple. They are more affordable. They're, you know, trying to cater more broadly to creators, or even people like who have a remote job, essentially. Jin, thanks for the 72 months. How's it going, Jin? Thank you so much for the resub. Hope you're doing well. I'm sad TwitchCon Dayton didn't go through. Yeah. So it's called Neo, and you can see a bunch of the products here, not the monitor. We all want to be more professional online, but complex tech isn't for everyone. So we made Neo, plug and play tools made for what matters most: clear sound, great video, smart controls, everything you need to work and create like a boss, no matter your setup. Safeguard with the 71 months. Thank you, Safeguard. Thank you so much for that. We got the Keylight Neo Stream Deck. Look at the little buttons. What is this? Like a display panel. These I think are touch like pages. It's pretty cool. We got the face cam, we got a game capture, and a Wave. So new microphone. Let's take a look at the pricing. From video calls to live streams, voice chat, all roads start with Neo. I gotta say, the microphone is super cute. Very cute. I love it. I love that we're making technology more affordable. Is that my mouse? This is my mouse right here. I have this mouse. I think it's my mouse. Kinda looks like it. I want to look at the price points. The price points are honestly really good. They're all under, I think most of them are like under $100. Meet Neo. Yeah. $90 for the for this microphone. Let's see what else we got. We got the Stream Deck. A Greens, thank you for the 74 months. Thank you so much. Oh, hi Booker. Oh my goodness, my lap dog. I love you. Be free. Go be stinky elsewhere. Oh my gosh. How many resubs? How are we not having a hype train? Morg, thank you for the 106 months. Thank you so much, y'all. Really love this from Elgato. I am very excited. Yes, I am also very happy. So the Stream Deck, $99. This is really cool. So I have an older Stream Deck. I don't have this little panel here. Or these little buttons. But I do have a lot of buttons. I have the Stream Deck XL. Alright, I have 32 buttons. Never enough buttons. I did compare the Stream Deck Neo with the Mini. Neo is a little higher than the Mini. The Mini is more expensive. Stream Deck Mini. Oh, it has only 6 buttons. I see. That makes sense. So Stream Deck Mini is $60. It's 6 buttons. You don't get the display panel. You don't get these little touch tabs as well. So yeah, there still is a cheaper version of the Stream Deck. My hot take is, if you like, this is just, to me, like 6 buttons. If you're working with 6 buttons, you might as well just use like keyboard shortcuts at that point. I mean, that's just, I don't know. That's just my take on it. But yeah, I mean, I think this is great. Making products more accessible. The game capture. So what's 120 for the game capture? Let's see. So it looks like it's just like one slot. Just external capture card. What does it stream to? What's the stats? 4K 60? Really? 4K 60? Nice. That's, I mean, okay. I mean, that's really all you need. That's pretty cool. And then I want to look at the key lights. Key light is $90. Oh, interesting buttons here. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can just like, you can just change it from here. The little buttons. cute. I've always really admired like a nice clean setup, but my setup is not like that at all. Like I have stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like I have these 3 monitors. I have this like I have this thing, this giant pole in the middle that could hold a 4th monitor up here, and just like, oh gosh. It's past through 4K, caps at 1080. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Oh, so you can play up to? Oh, you play up to. Okay. I'm scared to even imagine your setup. Do not look at my cables, okay? Do not perceive my cables. Hey, Sam. Honestly, I could see the Neo products being recommended by companies if they provide a work from home stipend. Yeah, I mean, I love Elgato's products. Like I think they're really solid. I've never had really much issues with them. I think the most issues I've had has honestly been the it's been the teleprompter. But most of the issues are a me issue, but there are some Elgato issues. Like they didn't have a way to turn off the prompter. Now they do with the software. You can turn it off, but yeah, you couldn't turn it off. There were some initial issues with the camera not turning on because now the camera wants to work through the Elgato software camera hub versus like doing its own thing, which is what it's been doing. But I haven't had the issue in a bit though. I think the latest updates that they've pushed to the camera hub have fixed a lot of these things that I was struggling with. So feel better about it. My only struggle, my 2 struggles that are my me struggles with the teleprompter are the placement of the teleprompter. I have fixed it, so I actually think it looks a lot better now. It looks more even. Previously, I was like where I had it set up with my old mount, I was like it looked like I was looking up. And that's like kind of a really awkward camera angle. I think this is much better, but I think my limitation is just like my monitor being where it is. I can't get it lower. And anyways, the second issue I have is overheating, my camera overheating, because now it's covered with a black like drape over it. Because there's no like custom ring for the Sony a6400. So I just have to remember to actually turn my camera off, which I've never really done. I noticed the angle change for the better. Yeah. I got a new mount that is sturdier and more customizable with the angle, so we were able to get a better angle that's also more secure. The old mount was literally mounted like it was clipped like this versus like a flat like grip on it. It was like a little pincer grip, so it was like wobbly. It was a little dangerous. I probably should have. I was playing with fire for a minute, you know. Okay, what else do I got for you guys? Okay, so let's talk about some bands here. Let's talk about some band drama. So first up, we have the TikTok ban, which is definitely very recent, prominent news. It's a whole mess. It is a whole mess. Oh, we're running ads. Okay, so some ads are running. Which if you are getting the ads, you can't hear me. So that's a cool story, bro. Do I wait? You know what? Let me go fill up my water. I'll buy some time. Let me go fill up my water. I will be right back in just a minute. Alrighties. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Band drama. It's like I'm back in high school. Oh no. Did the band club have drama? Oh yeah, Lightling. I am gonna talk about that as well. Yeah, I've got a couple things on Twitch bans. A lot of false bans are happening lately. We did talk a little bit about that, I think like last week. There's been I'm seeing more and more false bans. It's really weird. All right, here we go. Ukraine aid and a potential TikTok ban. What's in the House's new $95 billion bill? Wait, this is 2 days old. Is this the latest one? Hold on. TikTok ban. No, there's a recent one. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Senate passes TikTok ban bill, sending it to the President Biden's desk. The bill forces ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent company, to either divest itself of the social media platform or else face a ban in the US. The president has already committed to signing it. A bill that would force China-based company ByteDance to sell TikTok or else face the US ban of the platform is all but certain to become law after the Senate passed a foreign aid package including the measure. Why? I just hate our government so much. It's just so inefficient. It's just like a scam. Like they bundled the TikTok ban with foreign aid. Why? It's just it's like you have to agree to all of it or none of it. It's like, why? That's so inefficient. It's just I hate it so much. It's so slimy. Now heads of President Joe Biden, who already committed to signing the TikTok legislation should it make it through both chambers of Congress. The House passed the foreign aid package that includes the TikTok bill on Saturday. Once signed by the president, ByteDance would have up to a year to complete a sale of TikTok or face an effective ban for the platform in the U.S. The bill gives ByteDance an initial 9 months and gives the president discretion to extend it another 3 should there be progress towards a deal. Still, legal challenges could possibly delay enforcement, of course. I just don't see how this is gonna happen. It's just gonna wind up in the courts. It's just gonna be a thing. It's gonna be drawn out. I mean, it's just bundling all these different things together is really scummy. Yeah. The Senate vote came together due to clever political maneuvering. I would not say that it's clever. I would say that it's a load of crap. It's scummy. Which is now twice voted to pass the TikTok legislation. The first time House lawmakers overwhelmingly voted in favor of the bill when brought as a standalone measure with a shorter divestment timeframe of 6 months. But key Senate leaders remained non-committal about its future in the chamber. By packaging it in the high priority foreign aid package, the House effectively forced the Senate to take up the TikTok issue earlier than they might have otherwise. Extending the timeline for a deal to happen also secured more support in the Senate. So half the government doesn't want to address the issue because it's really not a real issue, and they're like, yeah, okay, well here, now you have to do it because now other countries are depending on it. Lawmakers and intelligence officials are concerned that TikTok's ownership by a China-based company could endanger the data of its US users. That's mostly due to a Chinese national security law that can compel companies based there to hand over internal information. TikTok itself is based in Singapore, and the company says it doesn't store US information in China. Some lawmakers have also worried that the Chinese government could influence what types of messages US users see. This is the real concern, guys. This is the real concern here, okay? Because if it was about data and privacy and protection, then they would also include sweeping reformations to better protect their users across all social media platforms. Facebook, most notably, has had plenty of damaging issues when it comes to data privacy. And yet, I don't know, I don't see a forced sale, or I don't see any reformation on what's allowed and what's not in social platforms. Really, they want to be able to have access to the data, and they want to be able to control the flow of information. TikTok is how the youth get their info. It's how they communicate. It is a very critical communication platform for many people these days, especially younger gens. And it is a trendsetter. It is the source of truth for so many people. Not saying that's necessarily a good thing, especially if it's being manipulated, which, you know, when there's an algorithm, it's always being manipulated in some capacity, whether it's the government or whether it's a company. You think that companies like YouTube and Facebook and Twitter aren't looking at the data and using their algorithm to cater to what makes them the most money? I mean, it's actively happening. Congress is not acting to punish ByteDance, TikTok, or any other individual company. Congress is acting to prevent foreign adversaries from conducting espionage, surveillance, maligned operations, harming vulnerable Americans, our servicemen and women, and our U.S. government personnel. To me, this sounds a lot like fear mongering is what this is. Our government personnel, didn't you already ban TikTok from federal devices? So the truth is, these Chinese companies, at the end of the day, they don't owe their obligation to their customers or their shareholders. Their shareholders, by the way. That's American companies also do not owe their obligation to their customers. If they did, we wouldn't see soaring inflation due to straight up corporate greed and collusion by the companies to jack up prices. They owe it to the PRC government, Senate Intelligence Committee Chair Mark Warner said. In the context of social media platforms used by nearly half of Americans, it's not hard to imagine how a platform that facilitates so much commerce, political discourse, and social debate could be covertly manipulated to serve the goals of an authoritarian regime. One with a long track record of censorship, transnational repression, and promotion of disinformation. Are we talking about TikTok here still? Because, again, this sounds like almost every other US-based operating company. All things the US would never do. No. No, not at all. Not at all. Why is none of my buttons working? Ah. Trying to mute my alerts and it's literally not working. Whatever. Warner added that TikTok's earlier proposed solution to concerns around its data governance, Project Texas, were inadequate. Project Texas would still allow TikTok's algorithm, source code, and development activities to remain in China. They would remain so under ByteDance control and subject to Chinese government exploitation. I just love the mirroring of behavior. Where the US is literally doing the things that they hate China for doing. And then we're supposed to be all like, you know, scared of China and like, wow, what look at their government and the repression and the censorship and the disinformation. This is literally what is actively happening in the US, and they're doing the thing. They are becoming the country that does these things. It is literally just a mirror image of what's actively happening in the US, but we can't look at ourselves in such light. We do no wrong. We're the heroes of every story. We're the center of attention. It's just mind-boggling. But he also addressed concerns of the many young Americans who use TikTok and fear this legislation means it will go away. I want to make it clear to all Americans, this is not an effort to take your voice away. Many Americans, particularly young Americans, are rightfully skeptical. At the end of the day, they've not seen what Congress has seen. They've not been in the classified briefings that Congress has held. Oh, yes, we haven't seen it. You don't know better. We do. We are so smart that we need Facebook to explain how AdWords works and how the algorithm works. We literally a bunch of like geriatric just outsiders, really. I mean, what they have seen beyond even this bill is Congress's failure to enact meaningful consumer protections on big tech. Yeah. You know what? I would take this much more seriously if it actually came with, again, reformation. And may cynically view this as a diversion or worse, a concession to U.S. social media platforms. Yes, to those young Americans, I want to say we hear your concern. We hear you. We hear you. We're listening. We hope that TikTok will continue under new ownership. So they're literally like, here's like really valid points. We hear you, and yeah. TikTok's gonna be a thing still, don't worry. I will sign this bill into law and address the American people as soon as it reaches my desk tomorrow so we can begin sending weapons and equipment to Ukraine this week. Like, why is this a sentence? I will sign a bill forcing TikTok's divestment so that we can send aid to Ukraine. If this bill was something that people wanted, then it could go and stand on its own, but it doesn't. They cram it into a foreign policy aid. And okay, it's in there. Like, that's how they make it work. That's how they get it through. It's just like, okay, great. If you have to go to that measure, maybe it's just not the right decision to be made. TikTok was just a rider to get more votes in the House. Yep. Blackjack, thank you for the 105 months. How you doing, Blackjack? So good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, again, I like the reason why I hate this so much is because they're not changing anything. They're not instilling data protections. They're not like changing anything about the process or anything that the US companies are just freely doing openly. They're just targeting a specific company that is based in China. It's not about data protection. If you think it's about data protection, this is not about data protection. So now let's talk about what this means for creators. So I think that realistically, TikTok is not going to go away. Like this article alludes to, it's going to wind up in a lot of legal entanglements for a while. I think. I mean, ByteDance is just not going to be like, okay, here you go. But yeah, there's just too much on the line for TikTok to just up and disappear. Now, as a creator, you're still rightfully concerned. Even if TikTok were to exist, and if it does get sold to another company, TikTok TikTok works the way it does because of the decisions that were made to get there. If you pass it off to another company, there's just no telling what could happen. It could fall apart. It could, the algorithm could tank. There's already a lot of, I think, criticism for TikTok, and it's still like short form content, and then the algorithm is just like, yeah, I would say that there's still no such thing as like being too big to fail, I think. But TikTok is very massive, so just relaxing watching the US drama on TikTok. Yeah. So much drama. I would say, like, if this does pass, TikTok has pretty much a year. Now, depending on the election, we have the election coming up, unfortunately, in 7 months, less than 7 months at this point. So now that could change everything. So I do want to kind of put that on the table. If Trump wins, he would probably throw this out the window and just like outright ban it. He was trying to when he was president, so I think he would maybe force TikTok to sell to Truth Social or something. Oh gosh, I can't even imagine. But yeah, that's a huge unpredictable situation. If Trump wins, there's no telling what could happen here. I could foresee him trying to just outright ban it again like he did last time. So there's a lot of volatility. Now, in general, short form content is still like so valuable to do as a creator. And if you're already making content for the other platforms, then just keep posting on TikTok. Now, I will say that headlines like this give an opportunity to, as a creator, to motivate your audience to start following you in other places. So I think like right now, there's going to be a lot of renewed buzz about TikTok potentially being banned. And if people want to continue accessing your content, you need to be able to provide that messaging to them. I think it's worth making either like a story post or a dedicated TikTok about where they should go. And what I would suggest is I would suggest keeping your call to action very simple. Things like a link tree, a link in bio, a singular point that people can click on and get access to all of your things, I think makes a lot of sense. Now, what I would say is, in terms of the ordering of your link in bio stuff, focus on whatever the most similar is. I think YouTube is probably the next best thing. But Instagram could also make a lot of sense. Depending on if you're more active on Insta versus YouTube, you can make that decision yourself. But those are probably the two platforms that are the most secure to send your following to, in order for them to continue accessing the same type of content. So it's a platform where you're posting short form, right? You're posting TikToks, they're short form, they're vertical. YouTube, Instagram really have that handled nicely. TikTok is way too Twitter is way too unstable of a platform to send people to. People don't like to use it, especially younger gens really don't give a crap about TikTok. Twitch is long form primarily, so it's not really great for getting people that bite-sized content that they're expecting. Now, there is something that I'll say to that here in just a few minutes, but for the most part, like, it's really not the best thing. It's like, hey, if TikTok gets banned, come to my Twitch. That's not going to be as effective as a video centric platform. YouTube is going to be your best bet. Again, we go back to talking about the funnel, right? Where you have your short form, then they want to watch the 10-minute version of that video. So that YouTube video content. And then long form is your live streaming. That's going to be your most dedicated fan base. So you don't want to skip the step, and you want to kind of get people in that in between. And YouTube has a place for continued short form viewing, for that mid form content, and then the live streaming as well, right? So you get all those in one spot. Not only that, but there's also like monetization. You can have a Patreon like experience on YouTube, so there's ways to monetize that. I think it just makes the most sense. So as a creator, my recommendation is to put out a message to your following, you know, hey, I'm still going to post stuff on here, you know, we'll see what happens with the TikTok ban, but, you know, in the meantime, make sure you're following me on YouTube. If something happens, I post the same content there. There's also, you know, longer videos, there's highlight reels, and I do stream. I multi-stream over there as well. That's how you're going to get people to your Twitch eventually, is by getting them to the YouTube first, where they can consume the same content they love on YouTube Shorts. That's my advice. I you know, I wouldn't like pre-quit TikTok in any way. I think it's still really a place where creators can succeed and get discovered. So I would definitely keep posting on the platform as long as it's around. And again, I don't expect it to really go away. There's just so much that needs to happen in order for that to go down. Let me check on some messages here. If Trump wins, he do whatever he's paid to do. Most likely drop the Ukraine aid part and then sell the future of TikToks at the highest bidder. If Trump wins, a TikTok is the least of the concerns. I mean, yes, I mean, for sure. If this bill goes through, I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk puts in a bid for the company. He's got no more money. He's got no more money. He has no more, like, leverage, I think, with his creditors and his investors. He has not shown that he can do things with TikTok, with Twitter. Like, I mean, the site is it's embarrassing at this point. I would love to hear, like, I want to go back to when Musk was first buying Twitter, and everyone was like really obviously upset for good reason. And there were the people, the brainwashed people, that were like, he's gonna do such good things, and Twitter's gonna be even better, and there's gonna be less bots. Bots are already a problem now. Like, I would like to go and find those people who were like actually thinking that Twitter would be a better place, and that there would be less bots and less spam. There's no way that you can actually think that there is less bots. Everyone who tweets gets bots in their comments. Every single person. There's just no way. Otis has now signed the bill according to a Twitter post. Is it a credible Twitter post? Or is it a rando? With Tesla's profits down 55% compared to last year, he's got bigger problems than trying to acquire TikTok. Yeah, like, he's got no money that he can pull anymore. Oh, TikTok released a little tweet. I don't know if this is like legit TikTok. I guess it is. I don't know. Let's see. Our statement on enactment of the TikTok ban. This unconstitutional law is a TikTok ban, and we will challenge it in court. We believe the facts and the law are clearly on our side, and we will ultimately prevail. The fact is, we have invested billions of dollars to keep U.S. data safe and our platform free from outside influence and manipulation. This ban would devastate 7 million businesses and silence 170 million Americans. As we continue to challenge this unconstitutional ban, we will continue investing and innovating to ensure TikTok remains a space where Americans of all walks of life can safely come to share their expectations, find joy, and be inspired. Biden signed it. Now, did he really sign it? Because I'm surprised that he still has the wherewithal. Biden signs foreign aid bill providing crucial military assistance to Ukraine, and TikTok ban. The aid package passed by the Senate late Tuesday evening and worth $95 billion in total includes nearly $61 billion in aid to Ukraine, $26 billion for Israel. Weird how that's not on the headlines. Weird that there's not really a mention of that anywhere. And $8 billion for the Indo-Pacific. What aid does Israel need? Like they're actively like shooting missiles down on civilians. Why do they need? Why are we giving them money? The package also includes a bill that could eventually lead to the banning of TikTok in the US. Yeah, very coherent bill here. Wearing a US-Ukrainian flag pin and speaking from the White House after signing the bill on Wednesday. Is this a video? No? Okay. Biden said it was a good day for America, a good day for Ukraine, and a good day for world peace. World peace? I don't think you're funding world peace, my dude. Aid package is gonna make America safer, it's gonna make the world safer, and it continues America's leadership in the world. Blah, blah, blah. But left unsaid in the statement is something that is likely to cause further frustrations from Biden's left flank. Israel has also been accused of targeting hospitals in Gaza. Accused? Accused. Accused? I'm pretty sure they actively are doing that. I don't think it's an accusation. They've been accused? Are they going to court? Like, what? Using hunger as a weapon of war and carrying out an imprecise military campaign that has killed tens of thousands of Palestinians, many of them children. No, I think they've been pretty precise in genocide. I feel like they have. The aid package includes billions of dollars worth of additional military equipment for that country. Like, cool. Great. Awesome. Yeah. World peace, by the way. Some of the Democrats who voted against the bill cited the Israel aid as the reason why they did so. The final vote in the Senate was 79-18. 15 Republicans voted with 2 Democrats and an independent against the bill. Amongst the senators who voted against the bill was Senator Bernie Sanders, who spent time with Biden earlier this week and said he was against further U.S. funding of Israel's war in Gaza. Enough is enough, Sanders said in a post on X shortly after the bill's passage. No more money for Netanyahu's war machine. The bill's effects will be felt most quickly and acutely on battlefields in Ukraine, whose soldiers have faced ammunition. Yeah, that's fine. Like, no one is arguing against that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ukraine war stuff is pretty much how it ended. So, cool. So 2 of these 3 things that passed are just absolutely horrendous. Love it here. Great times, y'all. Good times. Yeah, it's just crap, man. I mean, look, I don't want to get into like a whole unraveling because it's very easy to do so with the state of things. I'll just say that I'm really just kind of checked out with this country at this point. If Trump wins, we accelerate fascism. If Biden wins, we crawl towards fascism. It either way, it's another 4 years of just backward steps at this point. Hate it here, hate everything here. I try not to get into like looking through this information anymore because it's just so freaking frustrating. So, good times, y'all. Good times. God, just awful. They're both old. Maybe they'll get a stroke soon. Every day I'm hoping. I'm fingers crossed that, like, how old is Biden if like another 4 years if he wins? Like, what? Why are they doing this? Like, he barely could speak coherent sentences 4 years ago. It's been 4 years, and we're gonna do another 4 years of this? It's just like, it's so bad. It's so like obviously bad that it's just indefensible. I mean, it's just disgusting. Disgusting behavior. This is why our whole government sucks. So it's pretty much TikTok looking to be banned instead of increase of people to use YouTube Shorts and other services. I mean, YouTube Shorts is really popular. Yes, I mean, I do think that, look, I don't think TikTok is going to go anywhere anytime soon. Again, the only caveat to that is if Trump does win, he will probably do something like crazy, but he would be 85 finishing his second term. Hello? 85? And no, anyone see a problem with that? Anyone see maybe that's not the best decision? Weird that Loco keeps thinking that having a speech impediment is the same as having dementia. Yeah. Yeah, it's the speech impediment I'm concerned about. Good one, Will. Good one. Okay, I don't know if you know anyone that's 85 in your life, but I would guess they probably can't run a country. I mean, you know, I would say that, you know, being 80 you're on the other half to 90 years old and you want that person to be president, Will, that's weird. That's really, I mean, look, my grandpa lived to be 99 years old. Okay? And I still at 85 would still prefer not to have him be president. I mean, he was very, like, in good shape until the pandemic hit. Yeah, no. If you have to be 35 years old to even run on the lower half, I think that there should be an upper limit as well. I think that makes a lot of sense. We don't want a 15-year-old to be president. We don't want a 85-year-old to be president. Pretty fair. Also, not only from a standpoint of being capable, but also just being relatable and understanding the real problems of people on the ground, you know, like actually being within a generation of, you know, adults who are in the workforce and having families and paying bills and struggling with groceries and getting laid off everywhere. Feel like that shouldn't be like a really debatable thing at this point. Oh my God, Will. That's so cool that Biden was able to give an entire speech without losing his mind. Really? That's the bar, Will? That's the bar you have? Listen to yourself. Our president read sentences and did not completely lose his mind. And we're supposed to be like, that's my guy. Bro, you're standing by yourself right now. Yeah, it's the bar has the copium is the bar has gotten so low. We want Trump to win? No, we don't want Trump to win. Obviously not. But we can also be critical of Biden. Like, why does Biden get a pass just because he's not Trump? Like, what has he done in 4 years? Like, he's literally done nothing but gave us money that one time, which was pretty cool. I like that. When he gave us Biden bucks. But other than that, like, he sucks. I don't want 4 years of that. Like, this is my life here, and I don't want to waste 8 years on literally nothing, just sliding more towards fascism every single day. And he's, oh, we need to do something about the women's right to choose. We need to do something about the guns. Bro, you are the actual president, my dude. What do you mean we need to do something? Like, do something. What? Stop tweeting. We need to do something about this corporate greed. Okay? If you can't do anything, then who can? Because you are the person that has the ultimate power leading the country. And just saying we gotta do stuff like, what? Oh god, this is so sad, man. It's so sad. I'd rather vote in a corpse than Trump, but would rather the corpse not send billions to yeah, again, it's not like I'm not being like against Biden. It's not being pro-Trump, guys. I'm not gonna vote for Trump because I don't like Biden. Like, it's again, it's yes, our decision is binary, but our opinions are not. So the bar is insanely low. It's more complicated than that, Loco, in regards to what Biden can and can't do. Really, because when Trump was president, he got a lot done. Trump was a very productive president, not in any good direction, but he got a lot done. You cannot argue that. Okay? That's the whole problem with the Democrats, is like, they're like, oh, well, you know, we gotta work with the Republicans, and the Republicans literally do not want to work with them. They're going to just do whatever they want and tread on everyone's rights as fast as possible. They're literally doing that today in states. I don't know if you guys keep up with the, you know, politics, okay? But they are doing that. I think Will, specifically referring to your comments on the speech patterns, I've not made a comment. Please show me the clip on where I said that I was making fun of his stutter, because having no like mental wherewithal to understand what you're saying and why is not the same as having a stutter or having a speech impediment. As someone who has struggled with having a speech impediment, I think I know the difference, guys. Okay, like, again, you are just you're hanging on to something. You're like, oh no, Biden's so good, but his speech, he didn't have a speech impediment, and Loco's so evil for making fun of it. Like, guys, that's not even reality here. That literally did not happen. Okay? If you're anti-Trump, Biden's age should infuriate you because Trump might win purely because of Trump is not gonna win because of Biden's age. I mean, they're both like around the same age. They're both like, again, not the best fit. Anyways, okay, so what else we got going on here? Oh yeah, speaking of bans, Twitch has been having a lot of issues with some false bans lately, and I don't know what's going on here, but it's kind of concerning because I keep seeing my friends getting banned, and this is never a good sign. So we talked about this. April 12th was when this happened, where SiriBot got banned falsely for hacking and platform manipulation. They end up getting unbanned, but it also got his main account as well. So they banned Saribot and his main account. Now, I continue to see more things happening. So we also have lately we've had More and More, who is our awesome discussion leader for Streamer Square, get their account suspended. My account was suspended due to bot or automated activity. This simply isn't true. I went ahead and filed an appeal. Like, what is causing these things to trip up? Like, why is this happening? Now, Twitch has had a lot of layoffs. They've had like 3 rounds of layoffs at this point. Their support system has changed a lot. They don't have, they're outsourcing a lot of their support. So if you ever contact their support, I mean, I keep seeing people have like the weirdest conversations with Twitch support, because it's just like, again, just it's outsourced. It's people who don't work with Twitch. They have like a thing that they're going through, like a script, and I don't know what's causing these bans. I don't know. I don't know if it's some sort of automated system Twitch is trying to do that's like causing a lot of false bans. There's some miscommunication with the decisions being made. To me, I know that Dan Clancy has said we want more transparency and we want to make it more clear about the bans, and I'm just seeing it not go in that direction. I'm seeing just more confusion surrounding bans. We also had Socrates, who's a mod in a lot of channels, get banned. Been a mod in a lot of partner channels for a long time, which inevitably comes with banned chatters trying to dox me, get my account suspended, etc. Up until now, Twitch has never taken abuse of the report system by them seriously. I finally pissed off someone crazy enough. This was April 21st, so 3 days ago. Is it automatic, or is it people reporting accounts and without checking into it? See, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like something has changed. Twitch has reverted my suspension, not explained why I was suspended, and yet still won't let me log into my account. Another really harrowing fact is it looks like they deleted all of my VODs / highlights, and I'm probably never getting them back. I just finished having one of the most fun playthroughs with my community that I've ever had and was slowly archiving the VODs to YouTube. It really sucks that the rest of the playthrough is just gone now. Welcome back to my own personal clown card. Told Twitch that despite removing my suspension, they still haven't reinstated my ability to access my account, as they're blocking the password reset they requested after wiping all my content. Their answer: install the latest app. I apologize for the problem you're experiencing with resetting your password. Please have them try again after installing the latest app from the Google Play iOS App Store. What? We've had another member in the brick building community who was banned with the same reasons given to a more bot activity. Slowly reverting multiple changes to my account. Advice for anyone who finds itself in a similar situation: Karen out as hard as possible. Don't be embarrassed to bring your strongest "can I speak to your manager" energy. Successfully started publishing all videos. Oh gosh. This is like such a mess. Giving turn it off and on again energy, yeah. Could it be they introduced automation of some degree? Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. It's just weird. I've not seen this many false bans before. So I don't know. They're definitely changing things. And again, they are thin. The support team is thin. I learned your subs are all canceled when you're suspended. Ugh. More and more. I'm sorry. Did your VODs get deleted? Did you end up getting, did you end up Looks like my account is fixed 20 hours ago. Like, how are they making these mistakes? Sorority's had all of her VODs deleted, subs canceled. All my VODs were unpublished. I mean, it makes sense to unpublish them. To delete them is cruel, because if you do make a mistake, but to unpublish them, that makes a lot of sense. Because if you're banned for a reason, you don't want people to access the content if it's legit, right? Yeah, weird stuff. Weird stuff is happening. Maybe they laid off all the people who would take care of this. I mean, yeah. I just don't even know what they would have seen to make this. It's like maybe Twitch should suspend themselves for bot or automated activity, because this seems very automated. If a lot of people are being banned, is the support being overwhelmed and making mistakes? I guess to me, like, if someone gets reported, right? You get a report. And there's a reason why they got reported. And you look and see if you can find that reason why. And if you can't find that reason why, maybe Twitch is using AI. And their model needs some adjustments. You know? I don't know. That's weird. My 7-day ban for a typo still gonna appeal. Yeah, people are getting banned for typos. I think that's just too much. I really think that's too much. Like, I think that, look, the streamers and mods, streamers have moderation controls for a reason. And if someone says something that they don't let the streamer doesn't like, then you can remove that person from your chat. I'm seeing people get banned for essentially inside jokes or language that in context is totally fine with the streamer. Streamer's not fazed by it. And yet these people are getting banned from Twitch as a platform, like off the entire platform. That's a little too harsh. I think we're a little too harsh on the reactions. And it's very easy. Look at the history. You're banning someone off Twitch that's been on the platform for 7 years, that has watched thousands of hours of content, that's a mod, that streams, that chats. Like, really, you think this person just like all of a sudden deserves to be like suspended for a week because you like just like what? Like it was a little too much. Now, if this person has like, 20 channel bans and they're trying to drop the N-word every 5 seconds, like obviously that's someone that can be removed from the platform. That's pretty obvious, right? But yeah, I keep seeing these like very questionable, either straight up inaccurate bans or just very questionable. I mean, Saucy Rossi just had to deal with this recently. It's got to be AI. They're probably using something to like comb chat, look for behaviors, and it's just like falsely tripping left and right. And again, it's just like really annoying to be falsely banned because of all the other things. If your VODs are deleted, if they're unpublished, if your subs are gone, your disconnects. It's just a mess. And speaking of bans, another ban here. Alinity got banned from Twitch, and they are making her go to copyright school. Streaming some reality TV with her community, according to multiple reviewers who were in the chat watching along live. Alinity was struck off the platform mid-broadcast on April 23rd. Hit with a DMCA strike, Alinity's attention was quickly drawn to a unique email in her inbox. Complete copyright school to remove your copyright strike. So this is a new thing that Twitch implemented last year. If you get a DMCA strike, you have to pass like a little mini course. And if you do, they will actually remove the strike. So it's actually really cool. I actually really love it. I think it makes a lot of sense. If you prove that you have consumed some information and you have learned your lesson, essentially, then fine, we won't hold the strike against you, because right now, if you get 3 DMCA strikes, Twitch has no choice but to ban you. Like, ban you off the platform. It's bad. Now, that being said, I think Alinity knows what she did wrong here. I think we all know. Is that going to stop her? Tough to say. It does say live, Mr. Rogery. I wonder what she was watching, because I have seen I've seen plenty of streamers just watch TV. Was it Twitch is now rolling DMCA strikes finally? Twitch has always had DMCA strikes. Twitch does not do DMCA strikes. To be clear. Twitch does not actively go and take down copyright information. The only thing that I would say is an active approach is they do scan for music and will mute your VODs, right? That's like them trying to protect themselves and protect you. But really the DMCA strike has to come from, you know, the people who made the content that's being infringed upon. Otherwise, it becomes a Twitch's fault type situation if they're trying to hunt that stuff down. Now, that being said, Twitch will definitely take moderation action if they are really sure that, you know, you're breaching copyright without a DMCA strike. Streamers on Twitch impacted by DMCA strikes are able to remove one red flag on their account by going through the platform's copyright school. The intent of this program is to help content creators understand some copyright basics. Everyone is able to complete the 7 training modules on offer through Twitch's Creator Camp, even without being a streamer. Though if Alinity works her way through the course, she'll have her DMCA strike scratched off. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I wonder what show she was watching. They make a new class available to new streamers too, you know, before the ban start. Yeah, anyone can do it. Can I preemptively go to the school a few times to bank a few strikes? Don't think so. Don't think so. You're coming after Vio? Yeah, I mean, it's a risk. It is a risk. A lot of streamers do it. They'll watch 30 Day Fiance, and they'll watch cooking shows, and they'll watch Wife Swap. I mean, you know, it's React content, I guess, but you know, I mean, if you do it, you know you're breaking the rules, right? Like, you know that. Like, you have to. You have to know that, right? Last time I was in her channel, she was watching Survivor. What? Okay, I'd be down. Chrissy and I watched like 40 seasons straight of Survivor. It took us like 7 months. We watched Survivor from like 1 to 40. What's up, Nilo? You'd be surprised, really? Like people legit not realizing that it's, I guess I could see that. Younger kids and stuff. I mean, when you see people like Hassan doing it, he's got 20,000 people watching him watch something. I mean, look at XQC. He got $100 million contract to go stream on Twitch and then started watching movies. I can definitely see how that can be a little confusing. For sure. Oh, hi, Mr. Peril. How you doing? Okay, I got some good news though. This is kind of the intersection of bands. Well, not bands actually. It's the intersection of Twitch. Well, yeah, I guess kind of Twitch and TikTok, whatever. Anyways, Twitch is bringing its TikTok-style discovery feed to everyone this month. When was this posted? A few days ago, actually, last week. After nearly a year of testing, Twitch's new TikTok-style discovery feed will finally roll out to all users later this month. During a patch notes live stream on Wednesday, Twitch announced a new feed that will let you scroll through separate feeds dedicated to clips and current live streams. I love that. That just seems like fun. The new discovery feed will launch as a tab within the mobile app, and next month, some users might see this feed as the homepage of their mobile app. Twitch says all live streams and clips are eligible to appear in its discovery feed as long as they meet its content guidelines. I'm very curious about the algorithm. You'll find live content from creators you follow as well as streams recommended by Twitch. Okay, so they're just leaning on the recommended algorithm. But what about for clips? I guess it's just like creator recommendations. If you find something you like, you can tap the creator's avatar to enter theater mode and interact with the live stream. Okay, let's take a look.
So, can you show us exactly how all of this will work in the feed?
For sure.
Please?
Yeah, so
Thank you.
the feed is going to have both a live feed and a clips feed that viewers can switch between using the pills at the top of the feed. And then in the live feed, you can scroll through tons of live streams from both streamers you already follow, as well as streamers that we recommend based on your watch history. And this is meant to help you find something quickly to watch without having to sit through a pre-roll ad before you even know if that content is something you're going to like. And then in terms of the clips feed,
Please stop showing the this person pouring water on her burger, please. Water burger. Why do they only do this for 30 seconds? You can make clips up to a minute, guys. You don't have to like cut off the middle of the sentence. But let's take a look here. So live streams, swiping, you can click to go and jump in. That seems pretty seamless. I do like that. You just click and you have chat loaded. It seems pretty cool. I'm definitely curious to see. I think this is just a way better idea than stories. You guys look at stories? Let's do a poll. Do you use Twitch stories? I'm a streamer. Yes. As a viewer. No, what is that? Yes, view and post. No, what is that? Okay. Do a little poll. I'm kind of curious. So do you use them as a streamer? You're making the post. Do you use them as a viewer? You're just watching, or do you do both? Or do you not? Or do you have no idea what I'm talking about? Menagerie, thanks for the 55 months. How you doing, Menagerie? How's it going? Once I realized most are just saying hi, I'm live, I ignored. Yeah, that's the kind of the only problem. Right? Like, the content is very much, I think, more self-serving. It's like I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. I think it can be useful if you say what you're doing. But the category and the title of your stream also kind of really serve that already, and people make decisions based on your title and your categories. So I'm more likely to go check out a stream if I see a story if the person doesn't have a normal schedule. Yeah, that makes sense. How are you and Booker doing? Good, 24. How are you today? What's up, CG? We got a busy day today. We have office hours tonight. If you are a Streamer Square premium member, we got office hours tonight. 6 p.m. East Central Time. 6 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Eastern. So you can come by. You can ask any questions you want. You can get help on your stream. You can talk about topics. Come by and listen to other people talk. It's a great time. So that is tonight. Again, if you are a premium member, come by the Streamer Square Discord. Boom, click the button. Come and hang. Okay, so that's when it says this month, right? I mean, this month is almost over. Is it live yet? Does anyone have the Discovery feed live? Let me check my Twitch app. I don't have any app updates. Let's see. What? Open App Store. I literally opened the app and it's telling me to get an update, but when I looked at the App Store, it didn't say there was any updates. So what am I supposed to do? There's literally no updates, Twitch. I don't know what you want me to do. Discover? I see a feed tab. Oh, I do have it. Nice. So it's recommending that I watch Ko. This is great. I love this. This is so smart. This is an easier way to like go and find and just pop in and see who's live. I like this. This is awesome. You just swipe and you're just like right in the action. Like you don't have to load a pre-roll. You don't have to like load and unload and If I click on someone's, so yeah, there is a transition. But to like load into the stream. So if you click a button right here, loads right into the stream. You have chat. Very cool. And there's also a clips tab at the top. There's also a clips tab at the top. And now I have a clip of Christy. And I can also give it there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. So you can is there one for live? No. There's not thumbs up and thumbs down for live. This is really cool. I actually could see this being helpful to keep up with like legit what people are doing on Twitch. I actually really, it is very TikTok-y, yeah. It is very, but it's like, I mean, that's kind of the whole idea is it's a low touch discovery. You're on your phone and, you know, you swipe through a couple of streams and you find one that you're going to watch for a few minutes, or you swipe through some clips and catch up with what the people you're following are doing. I actually like this. Like, I think this makes way more sense than stories. I think stories could be cool and like make sense in some ways, but I don't see them I don't see that feature getting as adopted as like just like as a streamer, I don't have to do anything to get discovered. With your stories, you have to like make extra content. But with this, you're live, you're getting discovered. You have clips made that are being featured, right? So you have like maybe your viewers are making clips, your mods are marking them as featured clips. That's gonna help them get discovered as well. I don't know if this is available yet, but you will be able to also post vertical versions of your clips. So eventually we'll get to the point where it's gonna, take up the whole screen versus this.
Contrafiction
Oh, there are vertical clips.
bits. Hey Loco, always appreciate the streamer news. Hope new job is good.
This is Code Miko, doing some I don't know, but it's a vertical clip, okay? That's all I was trying to show you, okay, chat? I'm just trying to show you that they do have vertical clips in the feed. It's just not many streamers have made vertical clips. Hey, Contra, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Thanks so much. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. And you're the BitLord, Contrafiction. Cheers to you, BitLord. I'm ready for Twitch to get a vertical video track that can be added. I want to see vertical streams. I mean, that'd be pretty sick. I don't know if that's going to be a thing anytime soon. That'd be pretty cool. I think they're going to see how this goes with the feed. The Streamer Square have a stream layout specialist. I mean, Sam Woodhull, it has a designer background. So in terms of like brand and like if you're looking for like high level branding and stuff like that, Chrissy can help with aesthetics too. I mean, I can certainly help as someone who knows the poker space. So you got some options. Look, has more I have too many overlays. I want to redo my overlays, but I'm so mentally just blocked from attempting to like rebrand or like just change up my overlays, and they're not well done. They're kind of a mess. The way they were redone is too inconsistent. Do I have insider knowledge on vertical streams? I don't. I'm just thinking about Twitch and their budget and their decisions based on costs, and I think adding vertical feeds could probably be more. I'm not sure how much more costly. I don't know what it's required to get to that point. But yeah, I think if the mobile feed works well, I mean, it could be huge for Twitch. I'm hoping that it does well. I think it's a great way to get. I'm going to use it. Honestly, even when I'm trying to watch Twitch on my TV, I just had this problem the other day where I'm like looking through my following list and I'm like, I don't know, like you got to click into a stream and then you have to load it and there's a pre-roll and it takes a minute to load and okay, yeah, they're playing this game and I thought I was gonna like this, but I'm bored. Let me find something else. Honestly, just pull open my phone and I can just figure out what all of my following list is doing at that exact time just by swiping through and making a decision, and then I can pull it up on my TV. That's a much faster just way of just sampling content. I'd love to see it for that type of navigation for like trying to find new streams. Like if I go to browse and like I go to GTA and I'm looking at live channels and it's like, I mean, yeah, it kind of like auto plays, but it's it takes a minute to load. It takes like 5 seconds to load. Like, just put me in that like type of feed where I'm just swiping, swiping, swiping. I think that's just a handy concept. I think it works really well for mobile. I made plenty of vertical clips, only twice I sent us stories. Is something they're considering as part of the multiple feed things they're doing with the transcoding? Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of what I was thinking of if once that test is rolling. It's nice, I just don't know how often I'll go in there. I guess it's up to us to actually try it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of people that are really embedded in the Twitch community, but it's just not convenient to keep up with what's happening on the platform. So having that be just like low effort, very easy, also just natural. You know, a lot of people are used to the TikTok type swipe, swipe, scroll, scroll. So being able to do that for streams and for clips, it's very compelling. I mean, I hope that people use it because I think it makes a lot of sense. I like it. I think it's really well done. It's not ideal to have the streams look the way they do, right? Like, it's not the most ideal to have them be like, you know, this is why I say you need to reformat your clips to vertical, by the way, because this is how people scroll TikTok, and this is not a great view. Now, if I go horizontal, it's not even compatible. Not even compatible. Let me do the live streams. Is the live stream compatible? No. So yeah, you gotta make your stuff vertical. I could see this being like a really cool way to just like also swipe between like watching a couple different people. I like it a lot. They really want to work, they need to make that feed the default to make us tap somewhere else to navigate to our followed page. So they are gonna test some people having it as their homepage. I think that's a really good test. And I think it makes a lot of sense. Like you load up any app and you're instantly interacting with content, not a page where you have to make a decision on the content. So I'm very curious to see how that test works out and what they find. I hope they share some of this. I mean, I guess I'm like more so curious as, you know, just someone who's always thinking from like a meta perspective, a business analytical perspective. I'd be curious to see. I have the plugin, just no place to use it for the enhanced broadcasting. I'm ready for Twitch to get a vertical video track that can, yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about that update. I'm glad that it's live. I didn't know it was actually live. It seems good. Okay. I think I've covered everything today. Anyone else have anything they want to add on today's topics? Any points I missed? I think, look, the TikTok thing is, again, Trump tried to ban TikTok. I mean, you know, it's always gonna be kind of like a looming thing. We'll see what happens. I don't foresee it really going anywhere immediately. So we'll see. Are you following the trial? What trial? The TikTok trial? I mean, there's no trial yet, right? That guy? What, Trump? No, I'm not following the trial. I don't... It's just a circus. That's... I mean, whatever. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not following it that closely. Again, I'm trying to not... You know, I see headlines, and I try to scroll as fast as I can through them because I just mentally cannot deal with the world in general. So yeah, try my best to just small little nibbles of headlines, and then I try to just like not fall down into the abyss, the darkness. It's calling. Are you watching the Fallout show? Yes. I've only seen 2 episodes, but I love it so far. I'm really happy with it. Makes me want to play Fallout. Makes me want to have more Fallout in my life. We do have Discord threads. We have a Discord Fallout channel. My goodness, stinky boy. There's a little stinky boy behind me. Oh. He caught on to us looking at him. Good morning. Good morning, Stinky. He was rolling around, but then I rolled away to show him on cam, and he's like, no, can't see me roly-poly oldies. See, now he's doing it again. Aha. He's rolling around, being a stinker. Can't consume news from news channels. Yeah, I mean, I barely go on Twitter these days, and my mental health has improved. So, you know, we do what we can. I've been checking Kick Out a little, kind of strongly unhinged, but I guess it's interesting just to have a competitor. YouTube streams also seem to be getting more popular. I'm honestly eyeing some Twitter for streaming, really, weirdly enough. I know it sounds really counterintuitive to what I just said, but I'm seeing streamers put up some numbers on Twitter. So I think I might give that a go. I think it makes a lot of sense for what I do, because Twitter is a place of discussion, and I bring those discussions to Twitch, but being able to do it right then and there, I would like to do that. I honestly, like, I don't think I can because of Restream, but I don't know. We'll see, because I could potentially just, like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind paying for Restream to be able to do all 3. I could just take a break from YouTube for now. YouTube it's doing okay. We got some folks on the YouTube, but it's not doing great. It's not really... Sorry, YouTube, no offense. But it's because I'm not really posting on there very well. I'm kind of not doing all the things. So I gotta get things going on the YouTube for it to make sense. YouTube can be exhausting, yeah. I like the idea. The execution is my struggle because it's just too much to balance. But I'm working on getting some systems done for the YouTube. Culture is very good, and hopefully it's successful. Make Microsoft realize it would be terrible business to leave the game franchise on ice for another decade. Oh, I'm sure Bethesda's working on something. Greens, it just takes so long. So I mean, there's no doubt that they are working on something. You think there's no Fallout 5 going to happen? Look at Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is poppin'. I mean, I posted this a few days ago on Twitter. I even made cute graphics. Look, 43,000 was the player record. What's the player record now? It's Fallout 76 Steam charts. It's higher than that. 73,000 all-time peak. 3 days ago, 73,000. Wow. It's almost double the record that I posted just last week. Yeah, I did a little thread on Fallout. So premium members on Discord, our premium members on Streamer Square end up getting a deeper breakdown on the Fallout thing. And look at this. This is one of our premium members, Nikki. Nikki posted a Fallout clip after our recommendation and got 157,000 views in 12 hours. This video ended up doing over 1 million. A milli on this video. I'm just so proud. Like, it's sick. I love it. I'm like, when people do the thing and it works, and I'm just like, yes. So yeah, the Fallout hype is real. Fallout 76 is popping and hitting new highs in players before still seeing higher numbers than the thirst for proper single player Fallout is real. Yeah, for sure. I'd love some content on how to grow on platform on Twitch. I know the meta is to grow off platform, but there's some new things implemented like stories, etc. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some new things on Twitch that add to discovery. For sure. Stories not so much, but I think this new discovery feed is gonna add some opportunities. And believe it or not, there is a Twitch algorithm. There is, even though it's not really that prominent, there is still an existing algorithm. Have you finished the show? No, we're trying to watch it with friends, but then like we couldn't last week, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to this week, and it's this has been busy. It's been really busy. All right, that's all I've got for today, y'all. YouTube, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all over there. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. So thanks for hanging out. Make sure you check out my website, Streamer Square, for events, seminars, guides, courses, consulting, anything you need if you need help with your stream. We did add a new consultant recently. So we have Biz as our latest consultant. He specializes in improv. So if you're looking to be more charismatic during your stream, if you're looking to, you know, juggle with having chat be dead, Biz can really help with that. So he's our newest consultant. You know, we still have Christy and all our amazing folks here. So, all right, bye to YouTube.